Welcome back, everyone, to more Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I'm Lord, and as we last left off, we're about to cross the Dune Sea again to get back to the Sand People to give them the moisture evaporators we have acquired from Zerka. So, since this is going to be a long and arduous journey over territory we've encountered before, I'll go ahead and speed this up and hopefully have some little entertaining music for you to enjoy. Okay, so here we are back at the Sand People Enclave, and they've posted a guard outside. They are not hostile to us, thanks to the friendly talk we've had. Let's see what this guard has to say. As we teleport behind him.
Extrapolation. This guard doesn't appear honored to have the job of greeting us.
We got his shit.
Translation. Translation. He will take us before the chieftain, as he was instructed to do.
How do you read emotions from a face like that?
Translation. He did not expect us to return, Master. He wonders if we have brought the moisture evaporators.
We have brought death! Yes, we have the evaporators.
Translation. Translation. He does not trust you, Master, but you have done more than any other outsider. They will not attack, and he grants you his chieftain's gaffy as reward. Translation. The attacks will be reduced, and he will allow you to explore this enclave, but be warned that any lack of respect will result in death.
Okay.
Protocol.
Question time.
If you truly want this sadly peaceful arrangement to continue, be careful of what you ask. Translation. Translation. He says that what you seek is far from here in the eastern Dune Sea. He will give you a map so you can find your way. Translation. His people found it but didn't scavenge it because a crate dragon took up residence in the excavation.
Alright then. Farewell for now.
Translation. Translation. We are free to leave.
We got the map, which is one of the main things we need to progress onward. We do have somewhat free reign of the camp at this time. However, if you do attempt to steal anything from the wicker bins, the Sand People will instantly turn hostile on you. But more importantly, we need to go over here and holy crap, Jawas! These are the Jawas we need to rescue for Izes, or Izes, however you want to pronounce it. I will come back later for you because they'll all turn hostile if I let you out. We're not doing this for any sort of light side reasons, we just have determined that it is more profitable to release the Jawas. Anyway, we level up here. And I go with Advanced Jedi Defense for my next feat, which gives a +3 bonus to Blaster Bolt Deflection, which is quite useful. And we take the next level in Wound, which is Choke. Does more damage, still the same animation, keeps them stunned and clutching at their throat the entire time. Pretty useful power. Now that we know about the Jawas, we're going to head back to the Sand People leader and ask if he can free them. Just because we're awesome dudes. I'm taking the long way around just to show you the layout here. As you can get, it's kind of a circle, and there's some rooms in the middle. We'll be exploring that layout more violently in a little while.
query. What do you wish to ask of him, Master? Clarification. We must be more specific, Master. They capture many organics. Translation. Translation. He says that the captive Jawas are slaves and that they have lived past their usefulness. You may take them if you wish.
Okay.
Translation. Translation. We are free to leave.
We have freed the Jawas. Let's go tell them. Utini! It's a shame you can't murder any Jawas in this game. I always found murdering Jawas extremely enjoyable. It looks like this might be a back way out. Oh. Or it's a corpse. And my character decided to run into an invisible wall there. But we progress onward. At this point, our next objective is to head out to the Eastern Dune Sea, find the Star Map Cavern, and possibly have to deal with a Krayt Dragon. Krayt Dragons, if you don't know, are indigenous predators to Tatooine. Very rare, very large, and very dangerous. Obi-Wan actually makes a Krayt Dragon call in the beginning of Episode 4 to scare off the Sand People. Yes, that's right. The Eastern Dune Sea is just over this way. So, I might speed this part up later, or I might just allow myself this time to ramble on a bit. Let me give my thoughts about Tatooine. I like Tatooine as a planet, not only because you do pick up HK here, but it's one of my favorite planets. I realize the respawning sand people ambushing you kind of gets old. There's a lot of stuff to kill, but I don't view that as a negative. I think the quest lines are pretty simple for the most part, fairly entertaining. The sand people history that you can find out is, well, I might stick that in a bonus video because it's quite long. And this thing coming up here with the Krayt Dragon is pretty cool.
Ready.
So overall, I give Tatooine a plus. Time to defuse some mines. I've tried recovering them with HK, and even with his new demolition skill, I'll show it off here. It still says skill too low. Wah, wah. So we'll just disable for the time being. Really, I guess you need mission because her demolition skill is off the charts. This area you cannot go to until you do get the map of the Eastern Dune Sea, either from the Sand People leader, or you can get it from the Jawa, or from the Sand People leader's corpse, I believe. Some dewbacks here. Obviously, Lucas has come in with his CGI and added these in for our viewing enjoyment. That sure looks like a cave up there, and very well might contain a star map. And those are the plot MacGuffins that keep this game going. So we must. And there's this guy. And I guess he drove here on this speeder. What's up, this guy? Comad Fortuna. Any relation to Bib
I'm
Fortuna?
tired of waiting, Comad. How big can this dragon of yours be? I'm going in.
Yeah, dragons don't eat humans. Guy's worse than Trask Olga. What's up, man? Okay, more alien dialogue, so I'll summarize. He wants us to help him kill the Krayt Dragon. It's a very, very large dragon. Alright, tell me how. So we have to bait him and trap him into some mines. And he eats banthas, so we have to lead them to the cave. We need bantha poodoo, aka bantha fodder. Okay, what's the catch? There's always a catch. The Sand People regard banthas as sacred, because why wouldn't they? So Sand People will attack us if we attempt to lure some banthas. But we have some bantha fodder. Okay. Oh, his dad apparently killed one back in the day, and he did it without using mines like a pussy, like this guy. But this guy's not as awesome as his dad. So, we need to find some banthas. Those sure look like banthas back there. Get out of my way, CG Lucas Dewback. What's up, bantha? I got your food. Oh, wee, yo, yo, whoa. They're taking our sacred banthas. We have sex with those. These guys are actually fairly tough, so we're gonna try our best here. Oh God! Yeah, the grenade starts early and often with We're doing okay right now. Ooh, Basila's taking a little bit of a beating. Time for her to use some force powers.
Yes.
That hurt, I bet.
That helps. Oh God, Basila's down. Wow. Basila got wrecked.
Sure.
That guy's dead. This isn't going well. We're gonna heal up. Yes, I know I'm using the menu trick, but you know what?
Sure.
I'd really rather not die here. Oh my God. These guys hit like a freight truck, unfortunately. So, let's bust out the Force Lightning. Whoa, holy crap. Time to use the light support pack, which heals a lot more. Oh, just kidding. Doesn't really heal that and we're out of force points, but there's only one guy left. These guys are quite tough and don't give off a lot of XP for how hard they're supposed to be to kill. And don't drop any loot either, so the game just giving us a nice dicking. Thanks, game. Fortunately, we've got Basila to force heal us back up.
Master?
And HK can burn a repair kit.
Sure.
In the meantime, back to the banthas who have been distracted by all the glorious fighting. Follow us to your doom, banthas.
Achuta. Wonga kun bistul. Achuta. Wonga kun bistul.
Because Bioware couldn't have the game just do this for you.
Yes?
So you have to go take the next step and talk to him.
Yes?
Thankfully, you do not have to fight the Crate Dragon. The mines do their job quite nicely. We're gonna need some bigger mines. Ruh-roh. And he's down. A share of the victory. Wait a moment. A share of the victory? That is unacceptable.
This betrayal is beneath you. Do not let your greed draw you to the dark side.
His tone does not get any angrier. There it goes.
Preparing blasters, Master. This should be fun.
HK and I agree, as per usual. The best part is, despite all of Basila's protest and whining, if I can get her to target the bad guy, she happily joins in on the fight.
Sure.
And helps us slaughter the poor man. Yeah, we got more XP for killing him, and he didn't do hardly any damage. But more importantly, sweet loots, Great Dragon Pearls. They are awesome. And if you'd like, you can bash open the Great Dragon, and all it does is make his body disappear. So, we finally have access to the cave, and it has some good loot in it, first of all. Some chewed up human corpse. Well, this guy apparently either was a Jedi Master or robbed a Jedi Master. But either way, we're going to give that to Basila to equip. That gives her a little bit better defense bonus, and looks pretty good on her, if you don't mind me saying so. Some rubble here. A purple lightsaber crystal. Wait a tick. Jedi Master robe. Purple lightsaber crystal. Samuel L. Jackson was here! Son of a bitch. Wonder if we can find a lightsaber that has BMF carved on the handle. More good loots. Some awesome lightsaber crystals. Really good stuff. And the star map. Shiny.
Statement. I believe there can be little doubt that we have found the star map you were seeking. I am surprised it is still working after all this time.
I do not think it is mere chance that we have found the star map here, in the lair of a Great Dragon. The star map is an artifact of the dark side. The Great Dragon may have been drawn here by its dark power, only to be enslaved by it. Come. We should leave this place. There's nothing else for us here.
Well, we can honor the memory of fallen Samuel L. Jackson.
Ready!
From the XP from finding the star map, HK and Basila have leveled up. So I'm gonna go ahead and level them up here. Basila, sadly, one level short of the very useful Force Heal power. So instead, I'm gonna go with Force Whirlwind for her. Very useful power as well.
Sure.
And at this point, we have access to a few things now. We have a Great Dragon Pearl, which you'll see is important in a little bit here, because we can go back to the Sand People with it. Uh-oh. But first... Son of a bitch.
I have to give you credit. You've led me on quite a chase, but nobody gets away from Calo Nord in the end. You got lucky on Terrace. The Sith attack saved you from a quick and gruesome death. But I promise you, the Sith won't be getting in my way this time. Let's go, boys. It's showtime.
Alright. Here we go. Final showdown. No holding back this time. It's time for a Class A therm... Oh! Nope, my guy wants to glitch out. Okay. Force jump in. Force lightning. It's easier if you kill off his little minions first. Then you can just hit him. really actually not that tough. The elite warriors ended up doing more damage to my party
can
than
I
he
do?
did. On the plus side, obviously he does have some very nice spoils. 2,000 credits, 2 Mandalorian heavy pistols, and a unique armor. His battle armor, very nice set of heavy armor that I'll probably end up giving to Candace.
What can I do?
Because he's one of the only heavy armor users that we have.
What?
So at this point, we need to head back to the Sand People. I'm going to go ahead and make a quick cut here, and we'll be back at the Sand People Enclave to show off our Crate Dragon Pearl for something. And we're back here in front of the Sand People Chieftain. Getting up close and personal.
Query, what do you wish to ask of him, Master?
Let's find out more about the Sand People.
Protocol. This will be a very sensitive topic, Master. You will want to be careful with your questions or risk offending him. Not that that is much of a worry. Translation. Translation. He says that he will not, Master. There is one storyteller in each clan, and only he may recite the histories.
Well, where is he?
Translation. Translation. He says that you don't understand. They must never be told to someone who might say them incorrectly out of ignorance. Translation. To speak them in error is a blasphemy punishable by death. Only their greatest warriors are even permitted to listen to the tales.
I have done that.
Translation. Translation. He won't believe you until he sees a dragon pearl as proof. I should kill him for not taking you at your word, Master.
You should, but we have to hold off on that.
Translation. Translation. He is stupefied, Master.
Well,
He
that's
never
pretty
thought
easy.
you could return with such an item. Such a thing has not been done in many years. Translation. He will allow you to meet the storyteller, but also gives a warning. If you dare to repeat the histories incorrectly, you will be killed. Translation. The storyteller will be summoned to one of the rooms here in the Enclave. He seems to think this is a great honor for you, Master. Translation.
We've accomplished what we need here. The main reason for getting the storyteller to spawn, and he spawns over here. The storyteller. We don't really want to talk to him. He just prowls on a lot about sand people culture and history, and I'm not interested in that. But he drops a wicked awesome item. I'm not from Boston, I just like that phrase. When you kill him. And speaking of killing, now's a good time as any. We're going to save right here, because this can be a little bit of a tough battle, and we're going to allow HK to give in to his inner killer robot.
Query. What do you wish to ask of him, Master?
We do have no further use. Murder him.
Agreement. My thoughts exactly, Master. One dead organic meat bag coming up.
Okay, this, like I said, this can be a little bit of a tough fight here. So I'm going to use some Force Lightning. Bastila, I'm going to have you stasis that guy. And stasis that guy. Now work on Force Lightning.
That hurt, I bet.
The real trick is the storyteller.
That hurt, I bet.
He is a... And Bastila just got poisoned, so we're going to use an antidote kit on her.
That hurt, I bet.
There's some Force Whirlwind in action. Picks him up and spins him. Okay, here's the storyteller. Like I said, he is a dick. So the trick is to try to paralyze him or mess him up with force powers of some kind, because he will tear you apart. But he goes down pretty quick as well, as long as you focus on him. And there he goes. But be careful. He takes my party out more times than I care.
At its best.
At this point, it's time for a little bit of some Sand People slaughtering. Attack of the Clone style, baby. And a lot of looting as well. First of all, we can get our evaporators back. 2 crate dragon pearls, which is awesome. They're very, very useful lightsaber gems. And their wicker baskets and everything, they have a lot of nice items, mostly grenades, which I'll never say no to some grenades. Haters gonna hate, but I love me some
I'm here.
grenades.
What?
And off every sand person, we can of course take their gaffy stick. Oh, that was the special one. It's a very nice melee weapon, and I'll show it off here in a moment, after I'm done looting more gaffy sticks. +5 attack modifier, 6 to 13 physical damage. Very, very nice weapon, and we'll probably end up giving that to Zalbar, because he's a bit of our melee specialist. In the meantime, I'm gonna choke this guy, because that's how we do. I love that. I like killing them before they even have a chance to get to you. And we continue our looting. All these gaffy sticks I'm picking up, you can turn back into the Zerka office for bounties. I really like showing off the force choke.
Droid efficiency at its best. Droid efficiency at its best.
So, it's time for
I'm
a
here.
little bit of murdering and looting. Standard fare
What?
in this LP so far. Find a new place, murder everyone there, and loot everything. We're getting a little combat heavy here, so I guess I can talk about some Star Wars novels. It's not like I've done that in the past. One thing I would recommend, what have I read recently? I talked about this in the thread. It's hard to recommend it, but I enjoyed it at the time. The novel's called Darksaber by Kevin J. Anderson, which I know is immediately going to throw up some objections here. But I actually enjoyed it. It's a bit of a silly story and everything. A bit, you know, oh my god,
Droid
another super
efficiency
weapon,
at its
but
best. Droid efficiency.
it actually starts off with Luke and Han dressing up
Droid
as Sand
efficiency.
people, and you get
At
that
its
first
best.
EU reasoning of the storyteller and the verbal stories, and if they get the stories wrong when they're training the new storyteller, they kill the new storyteller, and I don't know, I find all that stuff kind of interesting, because I'm a stupid Star Wars nerd like that, which is half the reason I'm making this Let's Play, and the other half is because I like hearing myself prattle on as we murder more and more Sand people.
Let's make this quick.
And they didn't even rape and kill our mom.
Droid efficiency at its best.
Good old HK. Blasting away those meat bags. In all this refuse, you find a lot of various droid parts. Pretty handy stuff. Nice items for HK and T3. Speaking of HK, I need to repair him up here. But first we
Yes?
need to kill some women.
Ready.
Yes?
That's right. It's women murdering time. This is the best game. Where else can I shock Sand people females? Oh, so satisfying. These females were holding out. They got grenades. I'm on your clever schemes, females. We're almost done murdering everyone here. I know it's been a bit of a long process, but I hope you found it somewhat entertaining. We do not have to murder the Banthas. They've done nothing wrong. And you know what? I kind of like them. I don't consider them sacred because I'm not an ignorant
Yes?
sand person. if you detected a hint of racism there.
Yes?
Well, you know what? You're right. They're stupid. I don't like their masks. I don't like the way they talk. They should have stayed on Tatooine. At this point, we really get a good opportunity to showcase Force Jump off. All the people are spaced out far enough where you can just jump around and murder them. Usually if I end up hitting with both attacks, I actually one-shot them in most cases. Hopefully I can show that off here a couple of times. But since they are so spread out, there we go. It works very nicely. No HK! Yeah, well. He's just a robot. Ooh. This is why Force Jump is awesome. When they're all spread out like that, you can just really go to town. And it's quite fun. Well, this pretty much wraps up the main plot on Tatooine. So next video, I'll end up just showing off a couple of resolution things here. Probably show off missions, side plot thing on Tatooine, if I can get that to work properly. And then we will be leaving Tatooine, and I think the next planet, in terms of making this a very coherent LP and making sure we get everything done, will be Kashyyyk, or Kashyyyk, or however you want to pronounce it, the Wookiee planet. And the same people ambushes have returned because we are no longer peaceful with their tribe. So, we have some more elite warriors to deal with here. Of course, like always. No, don't kill that guy. I want to murder him. Like Force Jump. Yes! Oh, damn it. Okay, I take back what I said about Tatooine. The Sand People ambushes do get annoying. I just forgot that they stopped once you actually made that somewhat peaceful.
Droid efficiency.
On the plus side, we've gotten good enough now that Force Lightning solves a lot of our problems. So I'm just going to loot the last ones here and wrap up this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. A lot of murdering going on. Had to murder that guy for holding out on our Dragon Pearls. Had to murder Calo Nord because he was going to murder us. And had to murder some Sand People because the thread decided it's the right thing to do. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, next time we'll be wrapping up on Tatooine and taking the Ebon Hawk off of here and heading towards Kashyyyk, Wookiee homeworld. You know what it is. So we're going to return to the Ebon Hawk, and I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed it.